that athleticism and hustle, that's really his calling card. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Kanan. 5 points in the game. Back to Richardson. Embiid sets the pick for Richardson. Clock at 6. Here's Covington. Again, Philadelphia.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%, can't do better than that.
The Magic trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Oladipo, good.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Cannon, the pass to Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Oladipo. Cannon kicks to Covington. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Richardson dishes to Covington. No good from outside.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Payton outside. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Payton. Floats one up. Green, no luck. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Kanan, and it's rejected, but he stays with it. Richardson against Green. Pass to Kanan. There's the triple. Green with the rebound. The Magic trail by 3. There's the pass to Payton. The feed to Gordon. There's the screen. Here's Oladipo. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too. You know, the Magic are still clearly in the process of rebuilding, but sooner or later, and I think it'll be sooner, they'll be looking to get back into the playoffs with the kind of talent they've started to collect.
Here's Covington. 14 points from him the last game against Houston.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very aggressive, generating contact and drawing fouls.
And with the Magic 2 consecutive years now, Steve, where they've been beaten out of the playoffs, but that could change soon.
Well, this franchise has had so much success since it started that, you know, even a 2-year absence from the playoffs seems like a drought for them. In fact, 4 years is the longest they've ever gone without making the playoffs, and that was when they were actually formed in 1989.
The first one falls. Well, the playoffs weren't really a goal for the 76ers last year, Steve. They just wanted to get their young players some experience and build a foundation for their future.
And in that respect, they accomplished it. I mean, you have to be careful when rebuilding, however, and that, you know, a losing culture doesn't start to take over. So that's the challenge here the next couple of years.
And both free throws good for Covington.
And, you know, to add to what you said with the 76ers and losing, not a real danger just yet, but a few more years like last year and it can become a problem, and you tend to have guys start accepting it, and you don't want to go down that road.
Here's Kanan. 5 points in the game. Robinson, a screen on Green. Gordon against Robinson. Passes it to Kanan. Goes back up, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got his first bucket of the night.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Well, what a tough season it was for the Sixers, obviously rebuilding, and got off to a pretty good start early with some nice wins, but ultimately their lack of talent showed, and they were getting blown out there most of the second half of the season.
Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The 76ers, number 1.
Yeah, and because of that, Kevin, they were one of the best defenses last year as a team. I mean, they led the league in steals, And that's not an easy thing to do. I mean, that's hard work and concentration.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Kanan. He's got 5 to the wing right side. Covington passes to Richardson. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. First in steals, 15th in rebounding, and they were in the top half of the league in assists as well. Not elite level, not quite good, but okay.
And the thing that I like that you talked about, Clark, was the steals, because to me that's their identity as a ball club. Number 1 in the league in thefts. They tried to take the ball away from the offense and really convert at the other end, and when they got that game going, they were really tough.
Free throw drops for Covington.
I think looking at the Sixers, anytime that you go through a 21-game losing streak during any point of the season, you know you're going to be near the bottom of the conference standings.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Orlando. And so he makes both from the line.
What is surprising about the 76ers last year, they had the long losing streak, but somehow managed not to finish at the bottom of the East.
Now here's Payton. His last outing, he had 8 points. Picked by Vucevic. And Oladipo kicks to Payton. Back to Oladipo. Payton outside. And Oladipo has it in the corner. With some arc. That's blocked. Here's Kanan. He has 5. Robinson dishes to Richardson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Kanan kicks to Richardson. Kanan, the pass to Embiid, uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, thinking of Philly in the East again, Clark, the fact that they didn't finish dead last after that losing streak says more about the conference than the 76ers.
Well, I guess I could agree with that. I mean, if you go 14-38 against the rest of the East like the 76ers did, you expect to be at the bottom, but amazingly they avoided that last year. Actually, I will agree. It was more of a testament to the East and its lack of quality play.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Robinson a screen on Payton, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And now look at Victor Oladipo here. Last season's stats for him averaged 14 a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he had spurts of greatness last year, but for him, it's all about consistency.
And you know, Steve, you're right. That's going to be what takes him into a larger role, growing in consistency on the court.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Vucevic. Fry comes in for Gordon. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Mills in for Payton. Now here is Harris. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And yes, sir, that one drops.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The 76ers leading by 6. And it's Smith penetrating. And there's the rejection. And he's able to get it back. Thompson inside. Bellinelli is covering. 6 to shoot. Smith. Orlando grabs the miss. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Well, they took the season series from this club a year ago, but then again, almost everybody did.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. They set the pick. The dish now to Sims. Lets it go from 14. And he gets the bucket.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Now Bellinelli. Dishes it to Mills. Jacks up a three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
The 76ers leading by 5. And Thompson kicks to Smith. And blocked. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to return possession here. Here's Sims. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston. Just 5 on the clock. It's Thompson off the drive. That drops. Thompson's got his first points in this one. And here's Mills. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago.
Hollis Thompson was part of the undrafted Georgetown contingent, getting their chance in Philadelphia last season, playing alongside Henry Sims. And Thompson shot the ball well, showed a lot of promise as a scoring swingman.
6 to shoot. And here's Mills for 3. Sims with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. That's good.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And Thompson playing solid rotation minutes, shot the ball well, and if anything, could stand to shoot more.
He's got a pretty low scoring rate given his accuracy from all over the court. I think with his quick release, I think he should be looking to shoot it more.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Mills with it. He feeds it to Fry. Here's Mills, covered by Smith. Baseline try. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. He dishes it to Sims. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 3 on 3. All alone. Misses off the right iron.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Out to the right wing. And Thompson kicks to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Thompson. 3-pointer. No luck.